Good morning and welcome to our night families. Good morning, welcome night families. Thank you for joining us for our 6th grade Awards Day ceremony. We are so honored that we have the ability to come together to recognize the achievements and accomplishments of our students. For those families that I've yet to meet, my name is LaShonda Mason, and I proudly serve as the principal here at Smithfield Middle. It's crazy that this is the first time we've been in our gym for an awards recognition ceremony since winter of 2020, since the pandemic. Of course, today is a virtual day for our students, and they're participating in asynchronous learning. So hopefully after they've logged into their Google Classrooms, completed their assignments from their staff, they are able to join us for this live streaming of the ceremony. In addition to us being in the gym for the first time since the winter of 2020, this is our very first live stream award ceremony. And for our 6th graders, it's a special time of the year as this is the first time you've been a part of the night family. And we're so glad that we can transition you and you can participate in a tradition that what takes place in the winter as well as at the end of the year. I would first like to thank the members of our administrative team, Mr. Thomas Callan and Ms. Angel Shepard. Without them, a lot of the day-to-day logistics, management, making sure our students are safe, helping support our staff, those tasks would not take place as they are extremely critical to all aspects of the school, and I am truly appreciative of their time and efforts. I would also like to thank the staff that sit behind me, our 6th grade teachers, as well as our enrichment teachers, as they work with your students each day to make sure that they are completing the activities, following expectations, and have the tools that they need to be successful. So I hope they know that they put a lot of time and energy, especially this year, as it was atypical and unprecedented. However, we are thankful for their dedication and passion to our night students. Today, we will recognize the achievements of our students. We do have a program that we will follow. We will acknowledge those students that have earned character recognition based on our Johnson County Public Schools Portrait of a Graduate. We will recognize those students that had perfect attendance, honor roll, as well as principal's list. The teachers have also will acknowledge students that have earned academic titles of excellence for extra effort and being digital leaders in their classrooms as well. We've been able to have students participate in some academic teams, and we will be able to recognize those students during this ceremony. We will now acknowledge those students that have received Character Education Awards, and our counselors, Ms. Graham Dyson and Ms. Purnell, will recognize those students.
Good morning. I'm Ms. Purnell, and I would like to recognize the students for the January character trait, which is balanced, self-directed learner. Our first student is Joseph Lazaro Vega, and Jennifer Paloma, and Jesus Rivera.
Good morning. My name is Ms. Graham Dyson, and I will recognize the students for the month of February. Critical thinker in the choir, Diego Moran Oviedo, Jonathan Carrell Perez, and Kevin Ortiz Velasco.
For March, our character trait is ethical, and the students are Jolie Hernandez, Nakir Hogut, and Cirilio Lopez Ramirez.
For the month of April, Grit, Areli Magellan, Emily Ortiz, and Kevin Therese.
And for May, knowledgeable, Natalie Silva, Kaisha Williams, and Diavon DeGraffenreed McDaniel. Congratulations to all of these students.
Good morning. I am Damon Rader, and I'll be presenting perfect attendance. We'll start off with quarter 3. We have Laurelyn Augustine, Zara Avila, Genesis Bonilla, Tyrone Bowden Jr., Karma Bowles, Ayana Brockington, Esley Chirinos Pastrana, Serenity Cole, Jonathan Curiel Perez, Emily Dobek, Emily Flores Ortiz, Allison Galindo, Irvin Garcia Melchor, Alberto Granados Flores, Joely Hernandez, Michelle Hernandez Martinez, Nikir Hoka, Madeline Vinier, Joseph Lazaro Vega, Nazia Little, Ezekiel Lopez, Cirillo Lopez Ramirez, Isabella Macedo, Aurelie Miguelin, Ayana Mitchner, Diego Morin Acevedo, Axel Nunez Rivas, Najee Pandola, Jorge Portilla Ramirez, Caitlin Quintano, Kaylee Ramirez, Kaylee Reeves, Jesus Rivera Quintanilla, Jamie Rubio Aguilar, Brian Sante Gomez, Brian Salazar, Taja Sessions, Natalie Silva, Isaiah Smith, Janiyah Surratt, Josiah Surratt, Delilah Warren, and Zoe Warren. Congratulations on perfect attendance for quarter 3. I will also be presenting quarter 4 perfect attendance. Tyrone Bowden Jr., Ayana Brockington, Serenity Cole, Allison Galindo, Joely Hernandez, Michelle Hernandez Martinez, Joseph Lazaro Vega, Isabella Maciado, Ayana Mitchner, Axel Nunez Rivas, Brian Sante Gomez, Brian Salazar, Taja Sessions, Natalie Silva, Marquise Sullivan, Delilah Warren, and Zoe Warren. And the last one for perfect attendance is year-long. Tyrone Bowden Jr., Ayana Brockington, Serenity Cole, Allison Galindo, Joely Hernandez, Isabella Maciado, Axel Nunez Rivas, Taja Sessions, Delilah Warren, and Zoe Warren. Congratulations to everybody who earned perfect attendance.
Good morning, my name is Amy Leach, and I will be presenting the Third 9 Weeks Academic Achievements Awards. The first awards I will be reading will be Third 9 Weeks Honor Roll. Zara Avila, Grant Bryce, Ayana Brockington, Jonathan Curiel Perez, Lana Desimone, Emily Dobek, Allison Galindo, Carly Grissom, Madeline Lanier, Joseph Lazaro Vega, Eric Mauricio Hernandez, Kalia Milton, Nicole Moreno Reyes, Jennifer Palomo, Braden Farr, Caitlin Quintano, Kaylee Ramirez, Kaylee Reeves, Kelly Rico Baca, Brian Sate Gomez, Taja Session, Delilah Warren, and Zoe Warren. The next award will be for Third 9 Weeks Principals List. Joely Hernandez, Michelle Hernandez Martinez, Isabella Macedo, Eric Mendez, Diego Moran Acevedo, Axel Nunez Rivas, Beverly Reyes, and Natalie Silva Darris.
Good morning.
It's my honor to present to you the names of those students who were able to acquire the honor roll, which means they had an average of an A or B for the entire fourth quarter. Those students are Ure Alvarado Martinez, LaDeja Bennett, Grant Bryce, Esley Curiel Perez, Jonathan Curiel Perez, Michelle Hernandez, Giselle Hernandez Martinez, Jocelyn Johnson, Aurelie Magalon, Eric Mauricio Hernandez, Kalia Milden, Ayana Mitchner, Axel Nunez Rivas, Emily Ortiz Perez, Brittany Osorio Nunez, Braden Parr, Kaylee Reeves, Brian Sate Gomez, Jeff Scott II, Taja Sessions, Josiah Surratt, and Delilah Warren. Congratulations to those students for acquiring honor roll for the fourth quarter. In addition to the fourth quarter, the following students landed on the principal's list, which means they had an A average in all of their classes for the entire fourth quarter. Those students are Lana Desimone, Emily Dobeck, Jolie Hernandez, Joseph Lazario Vega, Isabella Macedo, Diego Moran Acevedo, Natalie Silva Darris. Congratulations to all of you students. The following students had an average of A or B and landed on the honor roll for the entire second half of the year. Zara Avia Arias, Grant Bryce, Ayana Brockington, Esley Chirinos Pastrana, Jonathan Curiel Perez, Lana Desimone, Michelle Hernandez, Kalia Milden, Braden Parr, Jorge Portillo Ramirez, Kaylee Reeves, Beverly Reyes, Antonella Sanchez, Brian Sate Gomez, Taja Sessions, Josiah Surratt, and Delilah Warren. Again, congratulations to all of you for your achievement. And lastly, it's my honor to present to you those students who held an average of an A in all of their classes for the entire second half of the year. Those students include Emily Dobeck, Jolie Hernandez, Joseph Lazaro Vega, Isabella Maceo, Diego Moran Acevedo, Axel Nunez Rivas, and Natalie Silva Darris. Congratulations to all of you.
I have the pleasure of recognizing the students that have maintained an honor roll or A or B average for the entire year. Zoraya Avila Arias, Ayana Brockington, Jonathan Curiel Perez, Lana Desimone, Jolie Hernandez, Kalia Milden, Nicole Marina Reyes, Jennifer Paloma, Braden Parr, Kaylee Reeves, Beverly Reyes, Antonella Sanchez, Brian Sati Gomez, Josiah Surratt, and Delilah Warren. Congratulations, as these students maintain the honor roll for the entire sixth grade year. And lastly, these students have accomplished something that a lot of students have not been able to do, as they maintained an A average for the entire year. Congratulations to the following students: Grant Bryce, Esley Chirinos Pastrana, Emily Dobeck, Joseph Lazaro Vega, Isabella Macedo, Diego Moran Acevedo, Axel Nunez Rivas, Taja Session, and Natalie Silva Deras. If we could give these students a round of applause for having the principals list for the entire year. For the next awards, we will have members from our different departments, language arts, math, science, social studies, and the enrichment team, and they will give acknowledgement to students that have earned achievements, as well as extra effort, and were the digital leaders.
These students have received the Achievement Awards for Language Arts. Michelle Hernandez, Eric Mauricio Hernandez, Brittany Osorio Nunez, Alex Dobeck, Serenity Cole, Jolie Hernandez, Axel Nunez Rivas, Diego Moran Acevedo, Emily Dobeck, Carl DeGraffen Reed, and Jesus Rivera Quintanilla.
These students earned the Academic Achievement Awards for Math: Joseph Lazaro Vega, Lana De Simone, Diego Moran Acevedo, Axel Nunez Rivas, Carly Grissom, Eric Mauricio Hernandez, Michelle Hernandez Martinez, Alex Dobeck, Christian Grinsley Bonilla, Jesus Rivera Quintanilla, and Kimberly Vasquez Ramirez.
These students have achieved achievement awards for the science: Grant Price, Jesus Rivera Quintanilla, Eric Mauricio Hernandez, Michelle Hernandez, Zoe Warren, Axel Nunez Rivas, Carly Grissom, Aurelia Megalon, Emily Tubeck, and Natalie Silva Doras.
These students have received the Achievement Award for Social Studies: Jesus Rivera Quintanilla, Zoe Warren, Emily Ortiz Perez, Alex Dobeck, Michelle Hernandez Martinez, Esli Serranos Pastrana, Emily Dobeck, Isabel Macedo, Aurelie Maganello, Diego Moran Acevedo.
The following students have earned the Extra Effort Awards in Language Arts: Diavion DeGraffen Reed, Emily Ortiz Perez, Yahara San Juan Corretto, Jennifer Palomo, Ure Alvarado Martinez, Jorge Portillo Ramirez, Denzel May, Ayana Mitchner, William Buchanan, and Xavier O'Neill.
The following students have earned the Extra Effort Award in Math: Emily Dobeck, Anna Garcia, Zaira Aviles Arias, Ure Alvarado Martinez, Emily Ortiz Perez, Kyaja Williams, Grant Bryce, Brittany Osorio Nunez, Diavion DeGraffen Reed McDaniel, Javier Antonio Cabrera, and Sergio Hinosa Romero.
These students have received the Extra Effort Award for Science: Camilla Dalton, Javier Cabrera, Jeff Scott, Davion Westbrooks, Brittany Osorio Nunez, Kimberly Vasquez Ramirez, Khalil Smith, Joshua Garcia Colon, and Denzel May.
The following students have gotten Extra Effort Awards for Social Studies: David Amayo Leon, Christian Grimsley Bonilla, Jeff Scott, Braden Parr, Nikir Hokut, Lana Desmond, Carly Grissom, Joseph Lazaro Vega, Axel Nunez Rivas, and Jorge Portillo Ramirez.
The following students have received the Digital Leader Awards for sixth grade. For language arts, Jonathan Curio Perez, Madeline Lanier, Zoe Warren, Allison Galindo, Janiyah Murray, Kaylee Reeves, Brian Sate Gomez, Joseph Lazaro Vega, Javier Antonio Cabrera, and Cirillo Lopez Ramirez.
The following students have earned the Digital Leader Awards in math. Ayana Mitchener, Kelly Rico Vaca, Esley Chirinas Pastrana, Serenity Cole, Emily Contreras Santos, Jonathan Curio Perez, Najee Condola, Tasia Session, Xavier O'Neill, and William Buchanan.
The following students have achieved Digital Leader Awards for Science: Tasia Session, Cirilo Lopez Ramirez, Emily Contreras Santos, Jonathan Creel Perez, Jamia Rubio Aguilar, Erden Garcia Melchor, Carly Grissom, Messiah Crossland, Tyrone Bowden Jr.
The following students have received the Digital Leader Awards in Social Studies: Cirillo Lopez Ramirez, Richard Best, Joel Hernandez, Tasia Session, Jonathan Curiel Perez, Laurelyn Augustine, Messiah Crossland, Janiyah Murray, and Delilah Warren.
The following students have received the Digital Leadership Award for Voice and General Music with Mr. Myers, Genesis Benelia, Anthony Ramus Brito, for Rachel McCoy, Uria Alvarado Martinez, Taja Sessions. For Mr. Almost Spanish, Christian Grimsley, Axel Nunez Rivas. For Project Lead the Way, Natalie Silva and Aurelie Magalum. For Health and PE with Darian Stanton, Zayara Avila Iris, Taja Sessions. Jorge Portillo Ramirez. For Mr. Clark, Isaiah Smith, Caitlin Quintano. For Computer Applications with Mr. Brannon, LaDeja Bennett and Ayana Minchner. For Computer Applications with Mr. Shara, Joseph Lazaro Vega, Xavier O'Neill. For AVID with Ms. Anderson, Emily Morales Ortiz, Ayana Mitchner. For Art with Ms. Schaefer, Messiah Crossland, and Jocelyn Johnson. Also, Michelle Hernandez Martinez. Congratulations to these students.
Good morning. Today I'll be presenting the Extra Effort Award for the Enrichment Team. Beginning with General Music and Voice, Isabella Macedo, Kaylee Reeves. For General Music, Gabriel Rigel, Emily Dobeck with Band, Jeffrey Scott with Spanish,
William Buchanan with Spanish, Emily Ortiz Perez with Project Lead the Way,
Nicole Moreno Reyes with Project Lead the Way,
Tasia Session with Health and PE, Zaira Avila Irias with Health and PE. Cirilo Lopez Ramirez with Health and PE. Antonella Sanchez Bermeo with Health and PE. Braden Parr with Health and PE. Next, for computer applications, Anthony Ramsey Brito, Kimberly Vasquez Ramirez, Samaje Ellis, Cirilo Lopez Ramirez, Yahaira San Juan Carreto. Next, for Avid, Aurelie McGowan, Denzel May. Next, for Art, Brian Sate Gomez, Wyatt Jager, Harley Grissom. For the ESL class, Javier Antonio Cabrera. For the 21st Century Skills class, Gabriel Ridgel and Alex Macias Nahira.
Good morning. I'll be presenting the Achievement Award for 6th grade enrichment. For art, Jonathan Curio Perez. For English as a second language, Jesus Rivera Quintanilla. For general music, Caitlin Cano. For voice, LaDeja Bennett. For general music, Messiah Crossland. For band, Natalie Silva Deras. For Spanish, Michelle Hernandez. Also Eric Mauricio Hernandez. Also Jemlet Ribeiro Aguilar. For Project Lead the Way, Grant Bryce. For Project Lead the Way, also Brittany Rosario Nunez. For Health and PE, Frankie Canales Cubas. Also Taja Session, Zaira Avila Irias, Jocelyn Johnson, Emily Dobeck, Alex Nunez Rivas. For art, Zoe Warren, Joseph Lazaro Vega. For computer applications, Beverly Reyes, Giselle Hernandez Martinez, Kaylee Reeves, Joely Hernandez. For Avid, Joely Hernandez, Diego Moran Acevedo. And for 21st Century Skills, Jonathan Curio Perez and Diego Acevedo Moran. Congratulations to these students.
If we could give a round of applause to the students that have earned academic achievement for excellence, extra effort, as well as shown that they could be digital leaders in their classrooms. The next section, we will recognize our 6th grade student athletes, as well as our students that participated in the Battle of the Books and the Spelling Bee.
On behalf of the coaching staff, faculty, administration, we'd like to recognize those students who represented Smithfield Middle School Knights in athletics this year. This season was full of challenges, opportunities, and we would like to thank the following students for their commitment and dedication to Smithfield Middle School athletics. For boys basketball, Nasir Crisp, Khalil Smith, Mathis Pulley, Nasir Little, Braden Parr, and Tychez Anderson. In girls basketball, LaDeja Bennett and Carly Grissom. For cheerleading, Nora Venable, Jennifer Palomo, Kalia Milden, Beverly Reyes, and Esli Chirinos Pastrana. In volleyball, LaDeja Bennett, Emily Flores, Kalia Milden, Antonella Sanchez Bermeo, and Natalie Silva Daras. For boys soccer, Diego Moran, Brian Sadie Gomez, Braden Parr, Casimir Sampson, and Wyatt Yeager. For baseball, Braden Parr, Wyatt Yeager, Michael Parton, and Richard Best. For softball, Cheyenne Fowler, Carly Grissom, Natalie Silva Daras. For girls soccer, Zaira Avila Irias, Emily Contreras Santos, Emily Flores, Joely Hernandez, Isabella Macedo, Antonella Sanchez Bermeo, and Kimberly Vasquez. For girls track, LaDeja Bennett, Kalia Milden, Ayana Mitchner, Brittany Osorio Nunez, and Beverly Reyes. And finally, for boys track, Jalen Farmer. We appreciate and commend your efforts on and off the field and hope to see you next year.
Hello, I'm Miss Beadle, and I will be recognizing one sixth grade member of the Battle of the Books team. We had a very different year this year. We practiced via Google Meets, and our competition was the first time we all met face to face. The competition was also conducted via a Google Meet. We ended up with a tie between Swift Creek and for first place, and what ended up happening is we went to the very bitter end, and we lost at that very last round, but we ended up with second place, and we are so proud. Ms. Worley and I are so proud of our team. So I'd like to recognize Isabella Macedo. She was our only sixth grade member.
We did fail to recognize two sixth graders that earned the Digital Leader Award in their 21st Century Literary Skills course. And those students are David Valdez and Angel Oliveira Martinez. So those students will get certificates as well, but we just failed to recognize their names. Our last segment of our awards ceremony is when we recognize students that have earned a night ribbon, and actually have a night ribbon. For those you sixth graders, you've probably never seen this before, and it is a tradition at Smithfield Middle. Students that have earned an overall average of a 92, a 94, receive this ribbon. And sixth graders, when you get your ribbon, please make sure you hold on to it, as historically the students, when they participate in each of their end of the year ceremony, they like to have their ribbons with them. So you'll get a ribbon in your envelopes when you get your certificates. So congratulations to the following students that had an overall average of a 90 to a 94. Ayana Brockington, Esli Chiranos Pastrana, Jonathan Carrell Perez, Alex Dobeck, Jolie Hernandez, Michelle Hernandez Martinez, Kalia Milden, Nicole Marino Reyes, Jennifer Paloma, Braden Parr, Kaylee Ramirez, Kaylee Reeves, Beverly Reyes, Kelly Rico Vaca, Brian Sati Gomez, Taja Session, and Delilah Warren. Congratulations to those students that earned a night ribbon. And also, we will recognize the students that earned a night medal. And the night medal for sixth grade is bronze. When you earn the achievement of a 95 to 100 in seventh grade, you'll get a silver medal. And then in eighth grade, it is gold. So students, if you've earned a night medal, be sure to keep them, as when we have our award ceremonies at the end of the year for your seventh and eighth grade year, you can collect your medals. And those students that didn't get a medal, you can work towards that honor for next year. So congratulations to the students that earned a bronze medal for having an overall average of a 95 to 100. Congratulations, Grant Bryce, Lana DeSimone, Emily Dobeck, Isabella Macedo, Diego Moran Acevedo, Axel Nunez Rivas, and Natalie Silva Dara. Congratulations, students. And we would like to thank our families and students and community that were able to see our sixth grade end of the year ceremony. I would like to shout out our sixth grade team leads, Miss Amy Leach and Mr. Damian Rader, as they were the ones that made sure their team were completing the awards. They organized. I just want to take some time to recognize them as they worked tremendously to support their team, and they are highly responsive and very organized. So we appreciate them for being able to support their teams. Also, I did want to recognize we do our sixth grade, we have a spelling bee each year. We have a school bee, as well as our language arts teachers. They have classroom bees. And this year was a little bit different as we didn't have face-to-face instruction at the start of practicing for the spelling bee. So we had to have our students complete a Google form to indicate if they were interested in participating in the spelling bee. And we had an overwhelming response. And as the weeks progressed and they continued to practice, the numbers dwindled. However, we did have 4 students that regularly attended practice. And our school bee winner, and this is the first time since I've been here at Smithfield Middle that it was actually a sixth grade student, we did recognize her at our semester awards, but we did want to take time to recognize Ms. Taja Session again, as she was a sixth grade student and she was our school bee representative. So we are so proud of her accomplishments, and you've heard her name throughout the awards recognition as she has excelled in other areas as well. So congratulations, Tasha Session. And lastly, as we close out, we just want to thank our families for supporting our students as we transition from face-to-face to virtual to these different plans. And we hope that our students have gained a sense of what it means to be a Smithfield Middle Knight. We look forward to seeing our students back to our school in a more traditional sense next year, but we do appreciate the commitment that our families have shown. As we close out the last few days of our school year, the students, they will receive their awards, their EOG score reports, as well as a letter from our district regarding our accountability and testing. In addition, students that have earned awards, they'll get those items in their envelope, as well as we will provide students that pre-ordered their literary magazine yearbook and have paid, you'll get that tomorrow as well. For our virtual students, we will have time next week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for you to come and pick up your awards since you're not going to be able to come to school, as well as drop off any Chromebooks, hotspots, media books, or anything that you owe from this school. So thank you for being able to log in and see this live stream ceremony. We look forward to having our visitors and families be in person next year when we celebrate our semester as well as end of the year's awards. So thank you so much for your time, and please enjoy the rest of your day.